What's going on, people? Hope you're doing good. So sorry that this video is so late. I do always upload these Final Destination reviews on Friday, but I've been very ill recently, had a bit of a sore throat, been sneezing a lot. Still not 100%, but I'm feeling well enough to do another video. So, Final Destination 5 is directed by Quale, the director of films like Into the Storm, and in the fifth Final Destination movie, a group of people survive a bridge collapse, but death soon comes after them after the incident. So here we are, the final Destination movie. Until the next one comes out next week, can't wait for it. And after seeing the Final Destination, I didn't really have many expectations for this film. I did hear that it's miles better than 4, but I was just like, it'll be whatever, I think. But I'm happy to say that I really enjoyed Final Destination 5. Final Destination 5 has some of my favourite moments in the franchise, especially when it comes to the kills. Just like Final Destination 3, this movie does give me the icks. Pretty much every death in this movie is very tense, especially that gymnastics scene. Oh my god, that was not nice to watch. You're just waiting for this woman to step on this nail, and it just doesn't happen, and it looks like, oh, she's going to step on it, but then she doesn't, and it's like, oh my god, don't do this to me, man. And I am going to make an announcement to you people. From this day forward, I will not be having laser eye surgery. Because, oh my god, that laser eye surgery death was not nice to watch whatsoever. I also really like the gimmick that this movie has. Each Final Destination movie has a new gimmick, which is kind of interesting, a new take on death, apart from the one in the fourth film. Well, this one, it introduces the concept that if you kill someone, you get their years.
So you let death have somebody else in your place, and then you take their spot in the realm of the living, all the days and years that they've yet to live. And they take your place in death.
And I actually thought this was a really good idea. I will say that it's not really used well. It's only really used in the back half of the film with one character. I would have really liked it to be used throughout the film more, but for what we get, I thought it was pretty good. The characters are still nothing special. They all have differing personalities, but that's about it. No arcs or anything. I did like the idea of showing someone how they react if they found out they could cheat death. That was a really good idea. However, I do think that the way that it was portrayed in some parts was really not that good. The final confrontation didn't really work for me all that much. And that's really because of the acting, yes. Just like the previous films, the acting in this film is not really that good. Instead of being too dry like it was in 4, it was way too over the top in this. Like, everyone is so over-exaggerating their characters, and it was very distracting in some parts. Surprisingly, the film visually still holds up. Yeah, there is a few bits of CGI which really look bad, especially in the bridge scene. There were a few character models which, yeah, they could have been better. But the whole bridge collapsing moment was really good. And for a 15-year-old movie nearly, the CGI looked really, really strong. I also really like how the opening credits looked. Had different things smashed into the glass. You see it all in slow motion. That was all really cool. However, this film, once again, is trying to capitalise on the 3D craze. And it's not as bad as the Final Destination. But when it's trying to do 3D effects, it really does not look good whatsoever. And finally, this next positive is going to be a spoiler. So if you don't want this spoiled, skip to this time code. 3, 2, 1. I really did like the ending to this film. It turns out that Final Destination 5 is a prequel to the first film. And I did not see it coming. It was really well done. But looking back on the movie, because I did watch it again just because I wanted to see what it was like on a second viewing, I noticed little tidbits. And it was really cool. It felt like a really good send-off to the franchise, ending off in such a ridiculous manner like the other films have. It was really well done. And if this was the final film in the franchise, I would have been very satisfied. So overall, Final Destination 5 is a return to form for the franchise. It has some of the most tense kills, some of the most gruesome ones as well. A really cool gimmick, some interesting ideas. While they're not used well, they are interesting nonetheless. The acting's not that great as well. But visually, I think this movie still holds up in many ways. So I enjoyed Final Destination 5, and it's going to receive a 7 out of 10. Quite a few 7s for this franchise. Just shows how solid it is. And yeah, guys, that is my review of Final Destination 5. Make sure to look out for my review of Final Destination Bloodlines next week. And then I might do a ranking of all the films, because why not? But yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a good day, and see you later.